Welcome back, traders. My name is Manuel Fonseca. Welcome to Smart Habits. In today's video, we're gonna see time management for traders with jobs or families. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I kindly suggest you to subscribe to my channel, in which I talked about smart money concepts, which is a strategy I use to analyze the market, and also habits, discipline, and trading tips that will help you to improve your execution of the markets. So in today's video, I would like to discuss the reality most traders face. And this is something that we live. Trading is not your only responsibility. Most of us have full-time jobs, right? Or we have family responsibilities, or we have limited screen time. And we feel guilty when trading or not to trade, right? Or not trading. And this creates constant mentally conflicts. Definitely, when we started doing this profession, right? We may have a regular job, or a profession, which is normal, right? That's what I did at the very beginning. I'm still doing it because definitely I'm still doing this. Okay. So in today's video, I'm gonna discuss with you how to balance this, okay? And how it could help you actually improve your trading execution. So this is the thing. Why more screen time doesn't help? This is the thing. Availability doesn't mean productivity. And I can tell you that by experience. Problems with excessive chart time. And this is something that I lived. So over trading, mental fatigue, forced setups, and emotional decision making. And that happened to me, especially during a moment which I didn't have a job particularly. I have enough savings to live during those moments, but I overtrade a lot. I have mental fatigue because I dedicated myself too much to this, and I forced multiple setups, and that was horrible because I thought it would be that would increase my trading execution and ability of earning money here, but that wasn't the case. Now, more hours rarely improve execution. So if you're limited by the time that you have to spend on the markets, don't see that as a flaw or as a disadvantage. It's actually an advantage. As you understand, I mean, it's why it is. So what time management really means in this case? Time management is decision management. Simple as that, right? It means that knowing when to trade or not to trade, right? But focusing only on high probability windows, and that eliminated unnecessary charge watching. Okay. Now, good traders trade less better. And that's what I understood once I get busier and busier in the things I have to do. Okay. So when you realize that the active part of your trading life, or your life as a trader is actually less than you expected, you start understanding the magic of this profession. It means that for being a professional trader or a trader with good results, it doesn't mean that you need to spend 6 hours sitting in the desk and executing all that you see in the market. No. And also it depends the strategy, but at least with smart money concepts, you just need to be in the correct moment, with the correct setup, in the correct mental disposition, right? And that will cost you, I would say, 1 hour kind of or less, because when you do the pre-market, I'm gonna give you here a small, in some minutes, I'm gonna show you a small breakdown by time, and how to actually execute orders, right? But maximum you would spend 2 hours, 3 hours, I would say, doing this profession every day, which is very few, right? Very, very few hours. And this will be a relief for those professionals who have a 9 to 5 job. You're limited on time, and you can be all the day you're in the chart because you don't have to, right? And probably you may spend some extra hours doing back testing or learning your strategy or understanding better the market, but that's at the very, very beginning, where when you just want to change your strategy, understand it better, or do back testing. But that's extra hours that are out of the market. It's not active hours, are just study hours, which is completely different, in which we're talking about now. Now, this is the thing, choosing the right trading windows, and this is paramount. So look, align trading with your life. This is key. Examples. So I don't know in which part of the world you are now, right? But actually where I am, London sessions is in my early mornings, which I'm not awake in that moment, right? But if I were, I don't know, watchman, right, or someone who works at night, probably London session or the London Open will be my trading window because I will be awake, I will be available to execute orders, and then I can execute it, right? Normally for me, I the New York session is the one who fits the best to my schedule, so that's the session that I execute orders in because, as I said before, I'm awake, I am available, and I have full willing to do it. Now, one specific hour per day, I do have one specific hour. I wake up every day at 7 a.m. I mean, by 7 a.m. in the morning, I must be there in the market executing orders, right? So it means that I already have a specific hour and I execute. I spend 2 hours waiting there for opportunities. If the opportunity doesn't show during the trading window or the period of time, I probably put some alarms or I put a buy or sell in order if the market provides me the opportunity. And if not, that's my trading session, right? And higher time frame for analysis also helps us when we don't have enough time because in the higher time frames, it means that the time that we need to be there in the market to execute the order is less. Okay. Now, smart money does not require constant monitoring, which is I think is very cool about this because you just put your order, you monitor probably once per day if you want, or if you don't, you just put the take profit information on your broker, and when the price hits it, that's it. Okay, you need to see your life as an advantage, not a disadvantage. So this is the structure for busy traders. Okay, look, it says a simple day framework. So pre-market by 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, once you select the session, London, New York, whatever, you just do a pre-market bias, just to understand the direction, etc. Then you have an execution window. So for example, after that the pre-market bias, you say, well, when I don't know, London session opens, I will be there at least 1 hour. Okay, paying attention if the opportunity shows. Then the trading capital, that means that how much money you're gonna execute per order, right? And that's it. You execute the order if the opportunity shows, or that's the execution window, the time that you would. So now we're now an hour and 15 minutes, kind of. Then the post market review, that means that you do your journal, it could be like 10 minutes, okay? And then no charge outside the scheduled time. And it means that after that 2 hours that you are executing your orders, there's no opportunity. That's it. You close your computer, your laptop, or you just start working on your daily activity, or you spend time with your family. You just live in the context you are actually in, and that's it. Okay. This removes mental overload, and that will help you a lot. Okay. Oh, I also and that definitely increase your chances of winning and the and how this improves your smart money concept execution or any other strategy you use? Patience. Patience improves when time is limited. The benefit of this is that you have fewer impulsive trades because you're, for example, if you have a limited window after that hour that you spend on the market, you don't have another 2 or 3 hours overthink about why that order didn't work. If you did or you didn't do the things properly, or even to do revenge trading. That means that you want to get to break even and recover the losses you had. Cleaner X structure analysis also it provides because it's like your mind resets and each time you go and visit the market, let's say every day, 20 something hours has passed and then you see it clearly because once you get and those who have done it like myself, which it means that it's been a completely hour there in the market, a complete day there in the you just get overloaded with information. You start seeing multiple opportunities, but where they probably are not, right? So that's horrible. Now, better liquidity context also it provides because a completely day has happened. You can see how the market has moved or the structure has been complete. So there are many advantages and higher quality interest because if you have defined your and if you execute like myself, let's say 1 hour ranges or 4 hour range, then you'll understand that it will take time for the market to get to certain zones, and the zones the market will reach, they will have very much more quality, much quality than in lower time frames, not because they're not good, but because you're just aligned with the higher time frames. Okay, as simple as that. These constraints creates discipline. Okay, and that is a massive advantage for you as a business. So now, common time management mistakes. So what busy traders do runs in times. So what charge all day just in case. Okay, it has happened to me as well, and probably trading while distracted. It means that, for example, you say you're in a break of your job. You say, "Oh, I'm just gonna execute certain order," or you're with your friends and you say, "You know what? you're gonna put an order." Bro, you're doing everything wrong because you're not do you have, for example, you because of the context, you are prepared to do or you are not able to properly do a pre-market bias, right? Maybe you just spot a possible opportunity area, just put an order, right? And you are just simply gambling because you're not actually trading as you may feel more comfortable, which is like with the with your journals, with the pre-market check in the trading session that maybe you are always executing on. That's a mistake. Okay, switching sessions constantly, it also will not help you because if you a session to execute it, you won't be able to have a sample of your orders, and you will be always changing your session, and each session has its own behavior that will help you, that will affect you, or and that would then will lead you to the next one, which is forcing trades to feel productive, and that's the worst. So this creates inconsistency, and that inconsistency creates fatigue in yourself as a trader, and then you hating this profession, right? Because you do not understand what's going on or what you're. But now this is the okay. Trading must fit your life, not replace it. Okay. If trading adds stress, creates guilt, damages, your structure needs adjustment, not your strategy. Okay. So you need to make this trading thing work with your lifestyle. Okay. Once you makes it works with your lifestyle, you will see tremendous improvement on your execution and also the way you understand the market, because then you realizing how simple it is and how effective some few and can affect positively your. So I hope all the information that you have received into this video has been really helpful for you. I just want you to remind something or remember this channel teaches smart money concepts, structure, execution, and trading system for real lives. As you can see, I'm not that type of guru with Ferraris and all this stuff. No, I'm just normal human being who wants to share his experience with all of you, and also for those who really want to be taught with my strategy, definitely will help you with that, right? So if you want more of these videos and more of this piece of advice, subscribe if you want to trade with balance and control. All right. Before we watch the market, do you have any questions? Please leave them there in the comment box, okay? Revise this video as many times as you want. Do the exercises just recommend you to do. From the bottom of my heart, my friends, I have done it, and they has tremendously and the execution of trades. This is the reason why I created this channel, and I'm so glad if this information is affecting you positively. Okay, so nothing more to say, my friends. See you in the next video. I have a really great week.